Hey, Pastor Bob here. Always great to connect with you online. As we continue our Holy Week devotionals, today is Wednesday, and it's an interesting day in the life of Jesus. Things are starting to turn. He entered Jerusalem on Sunday, certainly cleared the temple on Monday, and we believe Judas has already met with religious leaders by Tuesday, and Jesus' authority is being questioned, and things are starting to turn. But I want to draw attention to something that Mark tells us that happened probably on Tuesday or Wednesday that's very significant. That is this: as Jesus clears the temple out of all these money changers, as he talks about all the negative things that are going on in and around the temple, certainly his scorn of the religious leaders, there is one thing that he sees that's positive. In fact, it's really the only thing that we have noted that Jesus says is positive, and that is, we're told that he was sitting close to where the offering is taken, and he notices this poor widow who drops in a couple of coins. Now, as he's watching this, it's significant because we know even in our day, what we choose to do with our money is significant, as it reveals so much about our heart. And certainly, even I just want to commend you as we've ended this past month in the midst of all this volatility and craziness. Our giving continues to be good. It continues to be strong. I want to thank the church for all those who continue to give and support the ongoing ministries of the church, and our staff working hard to continue to reach out to our community, and we're grateful for your giving. But I think this story, as we focus on this widow, is far more than just about giving. What we come to discover is that Jesus is really calling attention to the fact that it's all that she has. In other words, what we're being told is she's putting her trust in God. Now, when we think about in our day, in the midst of uncertainty and fear, all the things that maybe we could trust or in the past have trust, maybe things like our government. Do you trust our government? Do you trust politicians? Do we trust the media to give us the news? Do we trust celebrities? Or maybe the stock market or insurance? I mean, there's lots of things that in the past maybe we've come to trust in times of uncertainty. But what we really need to focus on, I think, is what we can learn from this widow that Jesus calls attention to, and that is to trust in God, to put our trust and faith in God, and to believe that God is not only with us, but God's going to carry us through. And I think that's what Jesus is pointing out here. And just as he takes note of the actions of this widow, may Jesus be able to look into our community, into our life, and be able to see as well that at the heart of it all is a people who trust in God, even in the midst of a lot of uncertainty. Don't know how everything's going to turn out, but we put our faith and trust in God. May that be evident in our actions as Jesus takes note of what we do as well. May God bless you. We'll see you online.